On Sunday afternoon, after the Methodist Church of Nigeria prelate, Samuel Kanu Uche and two others were kidnapped, Osazuwa Akanido published a security report of insecurity in the southeast states that suggested that the Biafra secessionist armed group often referred to as unknown gunmen may not be the unknown gunmen responsible for the abduction. Osazuwa Akanido clearly analyzed series of kidnapping happening between Lokpata, Lokpaku, Liru in Abia and Okigwe area in Imo State along the ever-busy Enugu Port Harcourt Road that is highly populated by men of the Nigerian Army of 3 special military units with high-precision weapons including armored tanks. Victims of kidnapping in the area always mention Fulani Herdsmen as their abductors. Close to Lokpata Junction, where one of the Army special units always position armored tanks, is Gariki, House of Fulani settlement in Enugu State where it has been rumored that most fleeing Boko Haram terrorists from the northern Nigeria do easily settle with the traders. The most recent kidnapping in the area being that of Methodist Church Nigeria prelate, His Eminence Samuel Kanu Uche and two others have revealed that the highly populated men of the Nigerian Army Mounting Guard in a short kilometer distance between the Lokpata and Okigwe area of the Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway have questions to answer. Samuel Kanu Uche said his abductors are Fulani herdsmen who work behind men of the Nigerian army mostly from the Fulani tribe in the Lokpa Junction. Samuel Kanu Uche gave the revelation at a press conference in Lagos on Tuesday after he was kidnapped on Sunday afternoon and released on Monday evening. The interview is broadcasted and published by many news media is presented as captured by Igbear TV. Excerpts. The Methodist Church Nigeria prelate, His Eminence Samuel Kanu Uche, have narrated his near-death experience in the hands of kidnappers. Igbear TV had reported that the prelate alongside the Bishop of Owerri Diocese, Right Reverend Dennis Mark and the prelate's chaplain were on Sunday, kidnapped in a Monochi local government area of Abia State. Narrating his experience in a press conference held at Methodist Church, Yaba, Lagos State and monitored by Igbear TV, the clergyman said their abductors were Fulanis alleging that some personnel of the Nigerian army from Fulani extraction were aiding the kidnappers in their activities. In the words of the prelate, "These people came out from the bush, they divided themselves into 3 places, some people fired at us and there was another group in front to make sure that we didn't run away, they fired shots at our vehicle and eventually, they abducted 3 of us. The communication man of the church was able to escape, the driver was able to escape. They abducted me, the Bishop of Owerri and my chaplain, and they took us to the bush and were torturing us. It was in the process of that torture that I hit my right eye on a tree. Even when blood was flowing and I was soaking my eyes with a handkerchief, they didn't feel like anything happened. All they said was that we should follow them, that they were not actually against Nigerian citizens but against the government, that the government is a bad government. They are Fulani boys, all the 8 are Fulanis. They said the day they will see the president or any of his representatives they will chew him raw, that he is their brother but he has disappointed them and has disappointed Nigeria. I said even though I'm part of government, I'm a church man, I'm not a government official. They said okay, that is what have saved you, we would have killed you outrightly without asking for any ransom but now that you are a church man, let's go inside the bush. I trekked up to 15 kilometers but I knew that we were rigmaroling, going up, going down and eventually at 11 p.m. they said okay now we can negotiate, each of us will pay 50 million naira and we are going to pay 150 million naira. I thought it was a joke, I said we were going to pay 10 million and they said what? Don't say that, they lifted up their knife to cut me, I said please hold on. According to the clergy, the leader of the group is about 35 years while the others are about 18. He said they had taken his rings, chain, took the money they had on them and insisted on 150 million ransom. The clergy said the abductors came down to 100 million ransom, warning that if they negotiate, they would be killed. I said okay. We will pay you in 100 million. After some time, they said where is the money and I said this is Sunday night how can we get money this night and you know that there is this sit at home in Igbo land. We can't afford the money now be patient till morning, we will make contacts. He said they lost patient, laid Bishop Dennis Mark down, raised a knife to cut him, while another pointed a gun at him, prelate, to show that they were serious. I told them we will raise the money for you. But the irony of it, where they were situated, the soldiers all of Fulani extraction, Nigerian soldiers, they were there at Lomara Junction and these boys were going behind them. Meanwhile they kept their cows somewhere, numbering about 200. He said some people were taking care of the cows while the abductors were parading them around the bush until they settled at a place. They said, "When are you bring the money?" I said, "By 12 noon, I will call the people I've contacted whether the money had been raised," and I called them. They said that they are gathering the money and they heard it because they said I will use my phone to talk. They can't use their phone, they don't want to be tracked. Their leader was born in Igbo land but his parents have died. He said he was born around Umuahia, Muzuku, and his father was a cow dealer. The boy understood Igbo. He said the leader threatened to kill them if they informed security operatives when they had raised 100 million naira. The leader asked them to buy 5 Ghana Musco bags and put 20 million naira in each bag. They left to pick the ransom while 4 others waited on them with guns. Around 5:30 p.m., the youngest boy, who I think is a younger brother to their commander, said, "Oga, congratulations, you are free, you can go now. We have got our money, you can go. Let me show you the road." They took us to Old Road, where they wrote "Welcome to Imo" and "Goodbye from Abia." They told us that after buying enough weapons, they are going to bring all those people that were driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Sambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land and deal with us. He said, "Do you know Ibadan Expressway? We are in all the bush there, we are also in the south-south, we are waiting for the slightest signal, we will finish you people and take over this land." They claimed that Nigeria belonged to Fulani. The priest maintained that military personnel of Fulani extraction were aiding the kidnappers who disguise as herders in the daytime but are kidnappers at night. He called on the government to take a decisive action, otherwise what is happening in the north will be a child's play. On how they picked up the ransom, he said the terrorists came to the pickup spot with a truck without a number plate. He stated that all efforts made to ensure that he is released was that of the Methodist Church and her members and not security personnel nor government. Greater than we paid in 100M ransom for freed Methodist Prelate Lagos chairman. Greater than the Lagos State Chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Bishop Stephen Adegbite, has revealed that a ransom of N$100 million was paid for the release of the Methodist Church prelate, Samuel Kanu Uche. pic.twitter.com/QQQNB2S. HTH. Greater than Punch Newspapers, at Mobile Punch, May 31, 2022.